In the future, school kids will read in their history books how we once did things and will say, why didn't they do it the easy way? And make us look primal. Here are 10 things you've been doing wrong your whole life, part 2. Before we start making your life easier, you should just hit that subscribe button so you can instantly see our newest videos. Making a sandwich. When you made your sandwich, you probably just slapped your lunch meat onto the bread, excepting the bare corners of the bread. If you do the simple task of cutting your lunch meat in half and then lining the straight edge of the meat with your bread, and then repeating the other way, you'll have a sandwich completely covered in meat with no bread-only corners. Toilet seat covers. When you have the unfortunate opportunity to use a public restroom, you've probably put the flap on the toilet seat cover on the back of the toilet. However, you're probably familiar with the uncomfortable experience of getting the flap stuck to your butt. You're supposed to put the flap in the front, so you won't have to deal with as much sticking and the cover will flush down more efficiently. Stretching. When we stretch our bodies, we were taught in school of all places to stretch before you get going with your workout. On the contrary, if you stretch while your muscles are cold, you increase your chances of getting injured. So when is the best time for a stretch? After warming up and after your workout. Your body will be warm and it will increase your flexibility thanks to the more easygoing muscles that are warm and stretchy. Peeling bananas. We've been conditioned to open a banana from the stem. It's not the most fail-proof way of doing it because the stem could break and we'd be stuck unable to properly open a banana without smashing or denting our delicious fruit inside. But a revolution is starting in the world of banana consumption, and there is a movement to open a banana like a monkey. Instead of opening it from the stem, open the banana from the bottom and just pinch it. The peel will split and you can open your banana nice and drama-free. Staying fresh. If you've been using plastic to keep your pastries and cakes fresh, then you shouldn't be surprised when dry patches approach. But by placing a slice of bread on your pastry or cake, you can keep your baked good fresher longer by sacrificing another baked good to the baked good gods. Untying knots. Tying a knot with plastic is a near-death sentence because the knot usually gets so tight that it can't be undone. Or can it? This goes for untying nearly any kind of knot. Instead of pulling from under the knot, twist the loose end as much as you can and then push it through the knot. It actually works. Plunging. The task of plunging our toilets and sinks isn't the most glamorous chore in the house. But if you've been using your plunger with a lot of failure, there's a chance you might be using the wrong plunger for your hole. You might have noticed that there are two main types of plungers, the flange and the cup. The flange plunger is for your toilet, while the cup plunger is for your sink. If you'd rather stick with one plunger and use it on both things, make sure you wash your plunger in between to prevent cross-contamination. Peeling oranges. Peeling an orange can either be easy or very difficult. We typically peel an orange manually with our fingers, peeling off each little piece. But there is a much easier way. All you need is a knife. Roll your orange on a cutting board so the peel will come off easier. Then cut the top and the bottom off the orange and make one vertical slit on the side. Open the slit and you can roll your orange right out. Crossing out letters. When you've crossed out letters, you probably used simple straight lines that you scribbled on top of your writing. But if you don't want people to be able to read what you wrote, this method is counterproductive, as your words will still be legible. If you want to cross out your words and have them be gone for good, cross out your writing with random letters. It will be nearly impossible to decipher your crossed out writing. Heating leftovers. Heating leftovers seems to be a game of trial and error, plus a lot of stopping and mixing so the heat is eventually evenly distributed. If you're using a microwave to heat your leftover dinner, dig a hole in the middle of your meal. This will help in making sure the heat is evenly distributed in your food, and you won't have to deal with surprise cold spots again. So let's be real, folks. How many of these have you been doing wrong? Let us know in the comments down below. And while you're here, check out these other videos, throw this one a like, share your ideas, and please, subscribe to The Richest for more weird content every day. Bye!